Hey everyone, I'm at the gym. It's about 6:30 in the evening. I'm gonna be teaching soon, so very busy day for me today. I was at the SS office all day taking care of some legal paperwork. I had to buy a lot of meat for my dogs because you know they eat raw. Very busy at the market, things like that. Somebody's spying on me. See the little baby right there. She's spying on me. Baby, come here. This is a little girl that stays here. Hey, baby. Yeah, she has no name. This is Ruby's niece, baby Chris. Lingod. Kinsa na dia? Kinsa na nasa camera? Wow, you have no voice today. She's usually very outgoing. Kiss daddy. Big hug. I love you. Make sure you eat real food. Stop eating that candy. You know, the local kids here call me daddy around here. My nephews call me, my wife, mommy, and daddy here. Especially I'm like their godparent or whatever. So what ended up happening is since everybody calls me daddy, all the kids around this little small town I live in call me daddy. So it's pretty funny. I want to talk about a few things, right? I mentioned it. I hope the lighting is good. Let's change this way. This is kind of like a rant. I hope it's not too negative, but it's just something I gotta get off my chest. You have these Filipinos, right? And I'm sure it happens in many other cultures. Just negging me out, man. Just negging me out. Super negative people. There's undercover negative people. It's the typical crab mentality that most people have who, for the lack of me finding the right words to articulate, it's just people who, they don't have the capabilities to go for what they want, go for their dreams, so misery loves company, so they try to bring you down. I feel it sometimes here in my local community. It's like 50-50 for me because sometimes I don't feel like it's all their fault because they have no choice between negative. I mean, everybody has a choice, but I guess if you're in a rut, everybody around you is negative, everybody around you is bringing other people down. Some people fall into that mindset and they just continuously just live that mindset until they have their own kids, and then they do the same thing. They embed that type of attitude within their kids, and it becomes a circle of stupidness for me. Like I said before, I just do this because I like recording for the channel to document this little journey I'm in. Now, if some people watch, amazing. Thank you so much for watching. If people don't watch, amazing, because you have your own lives to run. It is what it is, right? Maybe for you it's entertainment, maybe it's for you it's informative. It is what it is. What can I do? I'm not gonna force anybody to you know, there's so many other expats. I don't know if there's a lot of Phil-Ams on YouTube, but it is what it is, right? I'm definitely not here for the money, trust me. On my views, I'm not making money. Yeah, I got a viewer. I don't know if he's American, I don't know if he's Filipino, just negging me out. It doesn't really bother me to the point where it's like ruining my day, but it just gets my my brain going, as in like, what is the guy's problem? Like, right? So basically, a synopsis of the interactions I've had with this entity on the internet. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Negging me out, man. It's like, what did you leave America? You have to do business this like this, do business like that. I'm like, most people that are not in this country automatically assume that most Filipinos are poor. Mind you, I didn't say all. I said most of them feel that most Filipinos are poor. Because number one, what does the media project out there? Philippines, impoverished. You got kids with huge stomachs playing in the garbage and this and that. Then you have the flip side where vacation spots, right? Vacation spots. And everybody is usually like the public market, but you rarely see Filipinos who are doing their thing. You know, trying to live lives like as if they were in America, striving. I guess what we would consider middle class, just having a regular life. You rarely get it. The lifestyle I live might not be your typical Filipino lifestyle, you know, or it could be your typical Filipino lifestyle. Don't assume I'm having a hard time. I'm still a young guy. I'm making my ends meet here. Number one, I don't have a mortgage. I own my house. All the vehicles I have, and plural vehicles, I buy vehicles to maintain my other businesses because, you know, I give it to the workers because they can use it, plus because I would then cut costs on hiring somebody to bring them to and from. They're all paid for. I can eat anywhere I want. I can go anywhere I want. The benefit of me of being an American citizen is that I can leave the country I can leave the country and go anywhere except the Middle East countries. I think that's what it says in my passport, except Iraq or something like that. For some some viewers, or maybe for this one particular viewer, what makes you really think that I'm having a hard time here? And then what happens is, this is what usually happens. I confront a commenter or whatever, even somebody on the street, right? I confront them. And you know, we don't ever have fights, obviously not physical fights because I'm gonna run away. Having a small discussion, this and that. And then usually what happens is, you know, I was making $10,000 a month when I was in America, or when I was here, when I was there. I was doing this, I had that. I'm like, in my brain, and I've said it to some people, I said, so you're telling me you had a career of making X amount of money, $10,000 a month, you said. Now I gotta factor in the living cost. So you might be able to put away $3,000 of that dollars, depending on your lifestyle as well. If you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, $10,000 is not enough, because you know you gotta keep up with the car, the house, and all this and all that. That's not including your family cost. If you're making all that money, you should have invested enough, do well in your life, so you won't have to go to a place like the Philippines, because let's face it, some people think this is like a not paradise. Sometimes you look at the cup half empty, which is sad. If you're making all that money, great job, great career, 401k, you should have put it away somewhere, right? You should have invested somewhere, right? Right? You should have Bahamas, Costa Rica, many other places, and many other destinations. So why would you put down the country that you live in? This is concerning expats. Even my fellow Filipinos who don't want to come back to the Philippines. Why do you put down the people here when you yourself will end up being here? That's what confuses me. How can you be a hypocrite and say about the Philippines and live in the Philippines? I don't get it. You know, you complain, go back to your country if you keep complaining. The problem is, and let's face facts, it's very hard for you to afford your life in that country, because you wouldn't be here, because your dollar or your euro or whatever wouldn't be stretched as much as it is in this country. Let's be real. The reason why I'm here is because my investments go longer here. My $1,000 investment go longer here. For the crab mentality, is it crab mentality? What do you call somebody who suffers from crab mentality? Crab mentality is, I don't know. But for those of you suffering in that crab mentality situation, especially my fellow Filipinos, get up and start working. Stop minding other people's business, right? Work on your own business, because the moment you start like watching other people's situation all the time, you forget to deal with your own situation. By the time it happens, it's already too late. The person you were hawking down, making fun of, doing this, doing that, has used you as a stepping stone to get to where they want. And then success is the best revenge. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. Success is the best revenge. The moment that person has a nice house, nice car, whatever, nice life, looking a bit more comfortable, and it's very apparent here in the Philippines, because you'll see a bamboo hut next to a decent house. The people in the bamboo hut sometimes talk about this, about that, and then in some cases they want to be best friends after talking for so many years, this and that. And it's happened particularly in my personal family. My parents were dirt poor. My mom used to sell peanuts and cigarettes on the boulevard. Even my own relatives now still work in the Pantalan, in the pier in Looc, live in Looc. And if those of you who live in Dumaguete, Looc's not such a really pretty place. I have family that lives in the habitats here. My father was a farmer, turned into a seamstress. No, seamstress, that's a female, a tailor. And then luckily he went to Saudi Arabia, made some money, came back, invested here, and then we got to go to America, and then we made it. But all the while, people beside us were always saying, always talking shit, talking crap, that my parents were going to become nothing. You got married so young, both of you, this and that, and look what happened. My parents made it. You guys got to stop, man. For those of you expats, I personally enjoy the company of expats who love the Philippines, who love the world, who see the glass half full. Like, because wherever you go, whether you're in Texas, Tennessee, Timbuktu, I'm trying to roll off with teeth. Wherever you go, if you are a miserable person, you're going to be miserable wherever you go. Just don't bring near me. I don't want to listen to it, because it's a waste of my time. Stop criticizing and scrutinizing people who are doing their thing. Don't pull them down to your world, because at least they have the hope and dreams, the ambition to do something better for themselves. You as a people, me as a Filipino, and all Filipinos should be helping each other lift one another up. After a while, it's tired, dude. Even me, I'm a very frank guy, right? I'm very blunt. you know, I guess maybe coming from New York, being an American, that's made me that way. I have no problem working 16 hours a day. I've done it for many years back home. You know, some people here like, don't you guys get tired? You know, you're gonna get sick and this and that. I'm like, listen, dude, I have one kidney. I make sure my health is on point. I prioritize my situation. I prioritize my life. I do everything I can to take care of myself, my family. I don't have time to think about other people right now, man, outside of the people I care for. I don't got no time for gossip. I don't got no time for chica, as most Filipinos say, rumors. It is what it is. You run your life, I'll run my life. At the end of the day, when you raise your head, when you're of age already, 60, going 70, and God willing, I reach 80, then I can be like, wow, thank you, Lord. Thank you for giving me all these blessings. At the same time, I've worked hard at my goals. Like I said, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Don't say it. You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your time. And you're not proving anything to me. Tell me about how much money have you made in your previous career. And all that matters is now. I have many friends who are foreigners who own resorts here. And it takes big money to build. I have many friends who own not acres, hectares here. And are the most kindest people I know. Right? I have expat friends who are they just love life. They love being around positive people. All the miserable ones, you can keep to yourself. Go stay in the corner. You do what you gotta do. Enjoy the Philippines. Enjoy Thailand. Enjoy whatever country you're in. You know, even me, I got one foot in America, one foot in the Philippines. This is my home. I'm still kind of a guest here. There's still a cultural difference gap that I have with certain things that in certain standards I gotta adjust to. You know, it is what it is. I can try to my best to educate people. You know, that's nothing wrong with that. Educate them with humility and not condescendingly. You know, that's the kind of thing I do. Or give them options on how to do certain things without trying my best to shove it down their throat. After I cut this up and edit it up, it might become shorter. This is becoming like a 30-minute video now, but I'm gonna chop it up and things like that. Yeah, comment below. Let me know what you think about negative people, crab mentality people. I'm sorry if I'm cursing too much. I'm probably gonna bleep it out because it's not polite, and I don't want nobody to hear those bad words. I'm gonna bleep it out. You'll probably see it in my mouth, but I apologize for that, and I'm gonna keep it moving. That's a small rant I have, right? I'll see you soon, but yeah, take care, man.